Every day, you live alongside your dog without realizing that behind this furry companion hides one of nature's most extraordinary biological machines. Dogs aren't just loyal friends. They are equipped with a body that evolved to sense, analyze, and react to the world in ways that humans can't even imagine. Their perception of reality is richer, faster, and far more complex. From detecting diseases through smell to predicting earthquakes or emotional shifts, dogs possess hidden superpowers that science is only beginning to understand. Even veterinarians, who know dogs better than anyone, sometimes underestimate how powerful these senses really are. In this episode, we'll explore 5 of the dog's most fascinating biological abilities. You'll discover how your dog's nose can detect cancer cells, how its ears can pick up a storm long before it breaks, and how its body can literally align with the magnetic field of the Earth. These aren't myths or exaggerations. They're facts, backed by modern biology and neuroscience. So sit back and prepare to look at your best friend with brand new eyes. Because by the end of this video, you'll never see your dog the same way again. Superpower 1. The bionic nose. Among all living creatures, few senses rival a dog's nose. With up to 300 million scent receptors, compared to our mere 5 million, the dog's olfactory world is unimaginably rich. Scientists have discovered that the part of the dog's brain dedicated to smell is about 40 times larger than in humans, proportionally speaking. But what truly sets dogs apart isn't just their sensitivity. It's how they process information. When you walk into a bakery, you smell bread. Your dog smells each ingredient: the yeast, the butter, the temperature of the dough, even the person who baked it. Their nose breaks down smells the way our eyes separate colors. This ability goes far beyond curiosity. Medical studies have proven that dogs can detect diseases like diabetes, certain cancers, or upcoming epileptic seizures simply by detecting subtle chemical changes in the human body. There are documented cases of dogs waking their owners moments before a heart attack. In practical terms, when your dog sniffs your clothes or hands, it isn't being impolite, it's reading you, emotionally and biologically. Its nose is a biological radar, constantly monitoring your well-being. The next time your dog sniffs you for a little too long, don't pull away. Let it connect. That's its way of understanding who you are, how you feel, and sometimes, of keeping you safe. Superpower 2. The ultrasound hearing. Your dog lives in a world of sound that you can't hear. While humans perceive frequencies up to 20,000 hertz, dogs reach 45,000, and some breeds even higher. That means they detect sounds completely outside our auditory range. Beyond that, they can move each ear independently, thanks to about 18 dedicated muscles, allowing them to pinpoint the exact direction of any sound. This gives dogs a kind of 3-dimensional acoustic vision. Studies in animal behavior have shown that dogs can detect sounds from distances where human hearing completely fails. That's why your dog knows your home before you even turn into the driveway, or why it reacts to an approaching storm long before the clouds arrive. During natural disasters, many dogs have shown signs of anxiety minutes before earthquakes or tsunamis, reacting to low-frequency vibrations no human could sense. To you, it might look like restlessness. To your dog, it's an urgent message from the environment. When your dog suddenly pricks up its ears or looks toward something invisible, it's not imagining things. It's processing information that your body simply can't detect. The takeaway is simple: trust your dog's reactions. Its ears are finely tuned sensors, evolved for survival and protection. Superpower. The motion vision. People often believe dogs see in black and white, but that's a myth. In reality, dogs see a more limited range of colors, mostly blues and yellows, but their eyes are built for motion and low light. The dog's retina contains far more rod cells, which detect movement and dim light, than cone cells, which detect color. This gives dogs excellent night vision and an incredible ability to spot motion even at a distance. They can see a moving object over 100 meters away, even in near darkness. Their visual field also spans around 240 degrees, much wider than our 180, allowing them to track more of their surroundings without turning their head. In search and rescue missions, dogs often detect people buried under snow or debris, not by smell first, but by noticing subtle shifts or vibrations invisible to human eyes. When your dog stares into the distance or focuses on a spot that seems empty to you, it's not seeing ghosts. It's detecting something real, just beyond your perception. Understanding this helps you respect how your dog experiences the world. Through constant, precise visual awareness, tuned to the smallest flicker of movement. Superpower 4, the brain's scent. Memory. A dog's brain doesn't just smell, it thinks in smells. Neuroscientists have found that when a dog recognizes a familiar scent, the part of its brain linked to pleasure and emotion lights up, just as ours does when we see someone we love. That means your dog remembers you by your scent, not your face. Even years later, it can recall your smell and associate it with feelings of comfort and attachment. This olfactory intelligence allows dogs to make complex associations between scents and emotions. For example, service dogs can detect the hormonal changes that precede anxiety or panic attacks, giving them the ability to alert their handlers before symptoms appear. For owners, this reveals something essential. When your dog sniffs during a walk, it's not wasting time. It's processing the world. Every scent is data. Every molecule is information. Letting your dog explore different environments through smell keeps its brain active and balanced. In a way, sniffing for a dog is like reading or learning for us. It's not a distraction. It's a form of cognition. Superpower 5. The magnetic sense. Perhaps the most mysterious of all canine powers is their sense of direction. Some dogs have traveled hundreds of kilometers to find their way back home. For decades, scientists were puzzled by how they did it, until recent research revealed that dogs can actually sense the Earth's magnetic field. This ability, known as magnetoreception, allows them to align their bodies north to south, just like a living compass. Experiments have shown that when dogs relieve themselves or orient before a walk, they instinctively face along this axis. Inside their nervous system, microscopic crystals of magnetite react to the planet's magnetic forces, helping them build a mental map of their surroundings. This biological GPS explains why dogs can navigate unfamiliar territory or return home even after long separations. It also explains why they may seem disoriented after a long car ride or when visiting a new place. Their internal compass needs time to recalibrate. For dog owners, this insight is fascinating. When your dog pauses, looks around, or hesitates on a trail, it's not lost. It's scanning the world in a way you can't perceive. Its body is literally connected to the Earth's invisible lines of energy. Dogs are not just animals we love. They're masterpieces of evolution. Their bodies are built with sensors and systems far beyond our own. Their bionic nose reads the chemistry of life itself. Their ultra-sensitive ears detect sounds we'll never hear. Their motion vision allows them to survive in darkness. Their scent-based intelligence lets them think, feel, and remember through smell. And their magnetic sense connects them to the very planet we walk on. Understanding these abilities changes everything. It reminds us that dogs don't live in our world. We live in theirs. When you see your dog sniffing the air, pricking its ears, or pausing as if sensing something unseen, don't dismiss it. You're witnessing an ancient biological intelligence at work. These powers are not magic, they're science. And they reveal why the bond between humans and dogs is so profound. We may think we train them, but in truth, they teach us about awareness, intuition, and connection to nature. So next time you look at your dog, remember, you're looking at one of the most finely tuned creatures on Earth. A living marvel that feels, perceives, and understands far more than we ever will.